What is going on, guys? Ghost here, and today we're back for another vlog. I think this is like the first vlog of 2024.
You behind?
I really am behind, but it's just starting to really get nice here, not cold and nasty, really. But anyways, today we went and picked up a really old lawnmower. Now, I feel like I should really put emphasis on, like, this thing's been sitting for like 80 years. You know, this thing was built when they had wagon wheels, but it was so technologious, it had rubber wheels for it. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people put emphasis on it's been sitting for a long time. But anyways, I picked this up off Facebook Marketplace. I wanted to build, I've been seeing a lot of videos and stuff of like hot rod and lawnmowers and everything. I really want to build one. I kind of have it in my head how I kind of want to do it and everything. But anyways, that's my cousin Chris. I think he's been on a vlog. And of course, Katie. Anyways, but we're going to try to get this to run. We got the crank over it and everything, but we're not getting spark. So we're going to take it apart and see why we're not getting spark. It didn't have a battery, so we couldn't start it up there. But it does have really good brakes, don't it? Because he had to pull. I was on a lawnmower. He was in a truck. We had to pull it like out of like this little gully thing up a big hill. We was on two wheels. It was a big mess, but the brakes was on. We couldn't figure out why. Chris was like, oh, the parking brakes on. But the parking brakes work really good. But we're going to try to get this bad boy started. So I got to run to the garage to get some tools because Katie says, I can't unlock the door.
I couldn't get it to unlock.
But anyways, we're going to try to get this bad boy started. So hopefully we can get started and maybe even move it. If not, we'll hook it to a truck and pull it around. This is like Dodge Central. He drives a Dodge. I mean, it's like Katie drives a Jeep. His mom drives a Jeep. My mom drives a Mitsubishi. So she went wrong somewhere there. But anyways, let's get this bad boy going. Ratchet at?
Wait a minute, I got one more.
See, you're filming while I'm not doing anything.
It's the norm.
And then everybody's gonna be like, hey, you're not doing anything.
It's the norm.
I'm just waiting for my ratchet. Huh?
I can see Diesel back there.
Don't look at my pieces of crap like I'm cleaning up the yard. Alright. So, I'm gonna get this thing going.
You done yet?
Huh?
You done yet?
Come on there, around there, you rusty. Alright, did you get a socket for that front one? Oh, these are having time.
He is. He's over there waving at me.
Like, Dad, you brought a project home. You ain't finished this one yet. Things are in there, man. Oh, yeah. The twin of goodness.
Now I need to pick it up.
You need an awful lot of junk.
You're a needy person. This is me, I done had this thing. I'll show you. to screw it back in that hole first. Do that. It's got a voltage thing. But show pushing 0, Captain. Had to crank her up, get some more juice in her. All right. That thing's quiet, ain't it? Yeah, I don't know. The truck might be just drowning it out. I never checked the oil. It's alive though. That's pretty good. You know what the next thing is? We're gonna see if it moves. Pretty good. Okay, they're playing salon. Yeah. Idling too. I need to go get some gas for it. Is it in neutral? He didn't even put any gas in it. It's old gas. Oh yeah, time to pump up the tires. I love it. That's awesome. Hot dang. What do you think? Yeah. All right, so I want to build like kind of a Ratrod thing out of this, but I really like how it looks. It's that old school. It's not too old, but I don't know. Like it's got a 18 horsepower V20. Tell me, I think wouldn't run pretty good. So, and I wanted an older one so I'd have the brake and clutch versus just like the new ones, like air. The one we actually cut grass with, you just push it down and it goes back. You know, firstly 6, but when you push the brake, it automatically just pulls it back up to neutral and everything like that. So I wanted something kind of like this. I got something in mind I want to do with it, but I don't know. But next thing is we'll put some air in the tires and try to move it. No, but it was like $100. They was going to crush it or take it to the scrapyard. Picked it up for $100, probably more than what I should spend for it. But I mean, just motor work alone, you could probably get that. So let's try to make it move. Oh, I seen it! We got it kind of rigged up right here to work right now, but it's going to move, ain't it? Alright, we're going to steal the battery from the other lawnmower, and then we're getting some gas for it too, so hopefully we can make a couple trips around here and see. I know the brakes work really good. That was first. I thought that was reverse. Perfect. All right, well, I'm going to pump it up then.
You had her phone up there filming you.
Was you filming me?
Well, she had it sideways and everything.
Hey, Diesel. Hi. See, what you do is you let your cousin, your smaller cousin, do that first. That way if something happens, it ain't me. Hey, watch out, baby. Beat that. I think you will. Right now he's about to pop a wheelie. It's gonna happen. You just hold on. I'll be the commentary of this video. As he puts it in the pretty happy with that.
That's all that matters.
Get everything tightened up, I'll buy a battery so we can start easy. And then I'm gonna hate to tear it apart. If old Mater off of Cars was a lawnmower, it would be that.
It would.
That's old Lawn Mater. Alright, so it works like it actually moves and drives and everything. Now, we do have to get a new belt and everything for it because after he drove it, I jumped on it and we got to remove it and the belt like popped off, but it's probably dry rot and everything. But, there's a couple things I want to do to it. I want to make it kind of like a Ratrod, but I really hate to destroy it. So, I don't know. But anyways, I definitely got to buy a battery for it so we can start it because it died over there. It just needs to be ran some. I put some gas in it and stuff, so it's probably mixed with old gas. I don't know how long it was sitting. Probably like 500 years. Like I said before, you know, will it start? I wish I was filming it when we went and got it because, like, we had to pull it up. And, like, one tire was flat. And he was like, we were going up the hill and like I'm on two wheels like leaning over trying not to like fall over, and like after we hooked it up, the woman I bought off of, she's like, he's gonna kill you, because he kept saying, I'm just gonna floor it, I'm gonna floor it. I told her, I was like, he's going to have to remember though, if I fall off this lawnmower, when I get back up, I'm much bigger than he is. But a big shout out to Chris for helping me. But anyways, we're gonna put everything up because it's starting to rain. Of course, it's like you can't have a pretty day in West Virginia without like either it's like 100-mile-per-hour winds, or it's 40 degrees, or it's raining. Like that legit has been the weather lately. But I'm gonna get some parts and everything for this. Come up with the game plan and everything, and then we'll see what we can do. I was listening, seeing an SUV go out the road. People I know live out the road. They have some really nice vehicles. They do like a lot of, like, they have like their own car lot. They go buy like vehicles from, you know, North Carolina, bring them up here, sell them to the car lots, and they buy some like really cool stuff. And I just seen it go out there. A lot of stuff they kind of keep for themselves, but they got a really nasty Trailblazer SS. This thing sounds so nice. Like when they get down on it, like no one, like the front wheels are barely touching the ground. I mean, it squats and goes. But anyways, I just heard that. Anyways, a couple of days later, I was going to work on it yesterday. I went to Walmart, picked up a battery, $30. I remember when they were like $20. Anyways, we're going to slap that in. I was going to slap it in yesterday, but when we went and picked up the lawnmower, I had my ramps and everything somewhere. I don't know. It might be in my other garage. Had the ramps and everything, and I didn't take my truck because my truck, when you put the ramps on, they're basically strapping down. and the tires was flat. I knew it wasn't running, so we took my cousin's truck, which is his second gym, and we was riding. I noticed before the wheel looked like it was slightly in a little bit, and I was like, he just put new hub, upper and lower ball joints, all that in it. And Katie even mentioned that the other night. She's like, did his wheel? I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. So I had him come up here yesterday because we're all leaving tomorrow morning to go to the Smokies, and he's taking his truck because he's got to go pull his camper to the campsite. And I was like, bring it up here. So he brought it up here, put it under the jack. The bearing on the hub was gone. It left the chat. I mean, the wheel was wobbling and everything like that. So it was really dangerous. So ended up fixing it. So I didn't get to work on the mower any, and we had to fix one of his lights and stuff. So we got all that done. So today I want to work on the mower. And this video is really not going to be anything crazy. I just want to get it going and everything. It was running and stuff. I got to put air in the tires and everything and stuff. What are you doing? Look, she's like, you better get to work or do something. Anyways, we're going to get it running so we can start by the key and everything. Hopefully it'll fire up again. Got to air up the tires. I just want to drive around the field a couple times because when I was riding it, it did good in first, and then when I put it in second, it did okay, and then it just kind of bleh. So I think when you try to rev it way up, it's dying. So I might have to clean the carburetor. Might do some adjustments or something like that. Worst case scenario, I think the carburetor is like $30 for a new one. Not too bad. I think it's gonna be a pretty good little power horse, you know. But I posted a picture on Instagram. Somebody's like, "Oh, that's a cool Sears mower." Online, the thing said it was a Ford, didn't it?
Yes.
Said it was a Ford. I don't know much about mowers or anything. Somebody said Sears. The listing said Ford. And then some guy, when we was at like McDonald's or something, was like, that's a nice wheel horse. I don't think it's a wheel horse. But I really don't know what it is. So I'm going to have to do some research. I'm not a mower person. But I think we did come up with the name. I'm sure other people's had the name or something. But I think we're going to do, what's it, Lawn Mater? Say a tow mater. And I watched a YouTube channel called Trail Mater. He's got a really cool tow truck and everything. But anyways, we'll call it Lawn Mater because I feel like in rust we trust. Oh, rusties. Anyways, we're going to get the battery slapped in and everything and see if we can move it. I need to air up the tires. I kind of have something I want to do with it, but the thing is, I really hate to mess with this because I really like how it looks. But when we do it, we're cutting this, we're like chopping it up. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Also, what took my time yesterday was we had to, I had to do oil change in the old Jeep and air up the tires and everything because
I
aired up one.
No, you got it started.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Let me correct that. Katie aired up the tires because over winter you can't keep the air pressure right, and it was like low tire, but it wasn't. So I had to pump all that up and everything, and then we got into the wheel bearings and everything like that. But we're rolling out in the morning, going to the good old Smokies, and thank goodness we missed the rod run because I don't like really crowded places. I'm not a real big kind of crowd person, and it's way too much traffic down there for me and everything. So we're going to go ahead and get this going and everything. Hopefully we'll be able to ride this bad boy around. I know anytime I walk near it, my son, he's only 19 months, but he's like, ooh, you know, watching and everything. He does. He's going to be my garage buddy because as soon as he walks outside, he goes straight to the garage door and like waits for it to open because that's like where all of their toys and everything is. Okay. All right. So one of the things we was having trouble with, we had there's a couple of things unhooked, and my cousin was like messing with the stuff just to see, just in case something was done or anything. The spark plugs are good, everything. So we're hitting on both cylinders. I love it because it's got two exhausts. Like, it's gonna be awesome if we did like straight pipe exhaust or something on it. I don't know. I really don't know what I have an idea what I want to do, but I don't. But I had to take this and flip it around because this has a smaller hole in it and it wouldn't go over that. So I think that was one of the things. So I'm hoping that bolt on there matches that. So flip that round. We spliced these just to see because we were trying to bypass some couple of things. But I got to wear that back up. We should be able to put the battery in it and she should crank up. In theory, she should crank up. Now I do know I need to get a belt because the belt that we had, when I went to pull out on it, it fell off. So it's like we got to fix that and everything. But once I put a new belt on it and stuff, we should be pretty good for now. Now, I was told that's it needed a solenoid, but everything's working as it should. It just needed a battery. So I do need to get an air filter and everything for it. But I want to get it going and run in order. That way we can just kind of ride it around because I feel like it just needs that. And then we'll get a game plan of what we're doing. Meaning getting a grinder and just start cutting stuff. That's the game plan around here. All right, well, I do know that wire was flipped around. So the big end was on the opposite side. So that's all good. I'm going to tighten that up. Then they'll put the battery in, put those wires and put that. So we should be pretty good. That's not too bad. I'm still like ecstatic that I only paid $100 for it, which I know it's probably way too much because people get newer ones free. But hey, you know what? Couldn't find any around here. All right. All said and done, this thing should start. Now I think there's a cover supposed to go over that. I don't have it, so eventually we'll make one, and I need to get like maybe a bungee cable just to hold it now. But clutch in, where she start? Give her a little bit juice. All right, mess with the choke a little bit. Have to give it a little bit more. Definitely gotta get a knob on that choke. Well, she's idling. Not too bad. Alright, well, this tire actually stayed up, but we never pumped this one up. So I've got my little electric pump. I'm going to push it back there, pump it up, and then we'll take it around the field and see what it'll do. Because now, if it does stop when we throw it in second, we can always start back. Alright, so I rode this around the field probably for a good 15 minutes and everything. The only time it died is I tried revving it all the way up, and I think it goes like into kind of choke mode, or I don't know. I think it just needs rammed. Carbs probably need cleaned, everything like that. But first, then you have your second. Your second, you got reverse, and then you got your like granny. So yeah, it's not a speed demon, but that could always be fixed. But I'm not going to be able to go extremely fast. Like I said, I got kind of a vision in mind, but I don't know if I really want to do it this because I actually really like just putting around on it. So I'm going to think about if I do want to cut it up, or if I want to find another one. The only reason I bought this is I was going to build kind of like a, you ever seen like the Ratrod, like mowers or go-karts? I was going to kind of build something like that. Almost like an old, like Ford style hot rod car. I think you can get the fiberglass bodies for the go-karts and stuff, or they came with them or whatever. But I wanted to build mine a little different. I wanted to build it a little bit bigger. I'm a big dude. I want to be able to ride around with my kids and everything, and then they can ride it, you know, or have it like at a parade or something like that. Something be fun. So it's kind of why I wasn't trying to find a fiberglass body or anything. But I was going to buy the rear end for a go-kart, and it's complete, and it was going to be like $132. But I picked this mower up for like $100, and it got to be twin. Now I do have another motor for the go-kart, because I have one in the back of my second gen over there, and then we got one back here. But that one over there is bigger. It's not as long because I stretched this one. But that one's not as long, but it's wider, so it's a whole lot more comfortable. And I bought the, I think it's like a 10 horsepower that Katie's dad gave me. But I think I might want to get a little bit bigger. But I did buy like the clutch kit and everything that goes on the side of it. I think it's like a Tecumseh or something like that. I want to get it going and seeing, you know, how good it does. But the rear end on that won't hold that, because it's kind of weird, and I would have to rebuild the whole rear end. So again, $132 plus metal, and I'd have to get like an engine plate or make my own. But online, 30 some bucks, you get it, and it's adjustable and everything. You just weld it in. So I was like, well, that'd be pretty good. But I was like, well, I'll get the lawnmower and see. But I don't know, I kind of like it, like, not gonna lie. So I don't know. I know it's a little quick video, but I think it's, you know, the start of 2024, like well, I mean, it's already in, but I wanted to build some cool stuff. I still got a lot of projects in here I need to finish. I need to finish my truck, finish the little lifted cozy coupe and everything like that. And then of course the projects over here. A lot of stuff to do and everything, but we'll get it and everything. And my goal is to start vlogging, doing like my RC videos and stuff more. I'm not going to say I love gaming, because, you know, my whole channel is based around gaming. Everything I do on gaming, I do automotive stuff, car stuff. I like doing that in real life. I'm not a master mechanic, not a master welder. I just like building crazy stuff. It might hold, it might fall apart. But I like doing that, and I want to start focusing more on, you know, like, I guess, family vlogs of building stuff, because my kids love riding and everything like that. So that's going to be my goal. I'll still be doing the gaming and stuff, but my main focus is going to be like RCs and, you know, just building just cool stuff in general and everything, and finishing stuff. So that's kind of what it is. But anyways, hope everybody's having a great day. I actually seen a tag on here, and it said Murray. So I'm going to have to do some research about the lawnmower, everything like that. Or some of y'all might be like, I'll tell you exactly what it is. So if you know what it is, put it down in the comments. But anyways, I will see you in the next one. And as always, whoa! America, baby. Bad thing is, I just worked on this thing, and now I got to get the lawnmower out and cut some grass, because we're going to be gone a couple of days, and this place is going to grow up even worse, and they clean up stuff. A lot of stuff to do, but, you know, we got to have fun.